It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home. And that's why
there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Fluorio, 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades, 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. ND and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Fluorio farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Fluorio Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Flurio milk is fresh, from cow to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded, and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Flurio milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murray Bridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge on 853 227 711.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langorn Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Business has picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murray Bridge. Or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it.
Goodison Brewery. Come down for a beer or try a tasting paddle. Maybe bring a picnic and enjoy a day amongst the gum trees and vines. Try a Pilsner, Pale Ale, Ginger Beer, Golden IPA, cider, or one of the other 14 beers that are all naturally brewed and traditionally handcrafted right here on site at Goodison Brewery, 194 Sand Road, McLaren Vale. Open Tuesday to Sunday. See you there.
Stand out from the crowd with your special milestone with a banner from footybanners.com. Just give them a call and they can make a personalised banner as quick as you can run through it. Footybanners.com are your go-to for the grand final day as well. Keep them in mind and they'll whip up a banner and deliver it to you. When you got something to celebrate, do it right the first time with footybanners.com. Phone Mark 0488 288 243 or visit footybanners.com and order online. The community footy experts, footybanners.com.
West End are a proud, long-standing supporter of the Great Southern Football League. There is nothing more iconically South Australian than enjoying a famous red tint on the hill of your local footy ground, and West End will be right there for every clash this season, from round 1 all the way through until the grand final. West End, proudly South Australian. Find us on the hill, supporting community sport. Giles Machinery have been working with Flurio and Murraylands farmers for over 40 years. Whether it's a brand new tractor or a used piece of farm equipment you're after, we get it or repair it with minimal fuss. On farm or in the workshop, our technicians have the experience and skills to cover all your needs. Balers, big and small, squares or round, headers, tractors, sprayers, mowers and seeders, we can help you on the ground. You name it, we know it. Check out our website, gilesmachinery.com.au or call 8536 3455.
The lights keep flickering, the switchboard needs an update, and the tenants are complaining there's no hot water. Who are we going to call? Zato Electrical. We can upgrade your lighting and power, hot water service, ceiling fans, switchboards, electrical maintenance, and testing and tagging. Whether it's a new build or renovations, domestic or commercial, they can do it all. Zato Electrical. Phone 0458 349 240. Call or email for a free quote servicing the Murraylands, Tailem Bend and surrounding districts.
Hi, this is Jimmy. As a family, we own Cool Tours. Come and join us as we show you country. Don't wait. Go to cooltours.com.au now and book an experience. Don't just have a tour, have a cool tour.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic. 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
from the home of the mighty McLaren Footy Club. And it is round 3, Great Southern Footy. Good afternoon, wherever you may be watching through our channels of Vimeo, YouTube, and the lovely Susie down there on the Flurio app. It's reserves grade action. It's a night game here in the league, so a little later start. We've got the Simply Shutters and Shades coin toss. And McLaren win the toss in the reserves, and they will kick to the left of screen, not too far away from the Flow FM bounce here on round 3 of Great Southern Footy between these two arch rivals, McLaren Districts and the Willunga Demons. Should be an absolute stoush, this one. Should be an absolute ripper. And some scores are up on our Facebook page, Mallee Football-MF&N Sporting Results, which stands for Murraylands Football and Netball Sporting Results. And you can get a lot of the scores on there happening around the ground in South Australian community footy, mainly associated to our position at Murray Bridge. So some scores on there from the Great Southern Footy and the River Murray Footy on our Facebook page. So some interesting games around and some interesting games in the Great Southern Football as well, with Victor too good for Encounter Bay at the moment, and some other great close scores around the grounds. Joining me a little bit later as we unveil the magnificent new lights here. One of our main reasons to be here, and that was the unveiling of the magnificent brand new lights. And we're looking forward to this. It's going to be just a real showcase of community footy and these magnificent brand new lights, and similar to what Manham Footy Club are getting, and quite a few other footy clubs around South Australian community footy, and certainly looking forward to the night match. And look, I think this is an avenue down the track too for community cricket across South Australia and the Saka to have some night games played as well. And I can see that probably the Big Bash format of 2020. I think that's going to be a real up-and-coming thing in down this area in perhaps Great Southern Cricket, and maybe even we're already seeing the 2020 at night in the Alexandra and Eastern Hills, but I'm sure we're going to see quite a bit more of that, and that could even happen in the River Murray once Manham get those brand new lights for the Murray Towns cricket. So lots of things can happen, and it really is great for community sporters. We're underway here, back-to-back days for our team on Anzac round. Round 3, Great Southern Footy. We're underway. Up they go. Ball goes to ground. Little tight in that shoebox. Hacked out of there by the Demons. They go forward. Sitting under it, waiting to be absolutely crunched, was the Willunga player. That was Aaron Hill. And the umpire comes in. He says, "It's my ball, fellas." Half forward. Both ruckmen there just about nullified each other. Goes forward here. Umpires Dennis Earl and Steve Kingsmill. And it's in that forward pocket down there near the old scoreboard. And tight and scrimmagey in there. And Stacks on the mill will have a ball up. Left forward pocket. Up they go. Big thump away there by the Demons. And the ball goes out of bounds. It looked like it might have been Todd Martin down there giving it the full force. Just a little indiscretion here as to whether it's out of bounds or a ball up. Up they go. Tapped away. And the umpire straight away says, "Give that ball back here. We'll have another ball up. And let's try and clear it out of here, fellas." Minute and a half gone. This first term action, of course, delayed start due to the night match. So most other competitions well into the third quarter of the league match. And we look forward to your company right throughout the evening for this magnificent unveiling of the brand new lights here. They look absolutely magnificent. 4 poles and 4 big lights on each pole, and certainly looks magnificent at night, and we're looking forward to showcasing it here on MFLTV. Another congestion there in that pack, and we'll have another ball up. Umpire in his day's work, plenty to do here to earn his cash, as it goes out of bounds. And so far, pretty much 2.5 minutes play, and 2 minutes has been down in that area of about 20 square metres, and several throw-ins and ball-ups. And I think we're just awaiting a boundary umpire, hence why we've been balling it up. And that boundary umpire just coming out to assist the umpires now. So without the throw-in, we've been balling it up to keep the game and the day moving. Hacked out of there. Good work by McLaren's Long. And locked in again. Umpire says over the shoulder. And a free kick here going the way of, well, the umpire's paying a 25 as well. And the free kick will be right on the goal line now for Willunga. And kicking this will be Evan Carnevale. And he has no trouble in splitting the middle from point-blank range. Willunga get the first goal.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Back in the middle. McLaren gets a clearance to half forward. Handball out the back door. Just couldn't take it with him. That was Archie Root, I think, down there. And diving on it there, both the McLaren players. Stacks on the middle. And the umpire in the direct opposite diagonal pocket. The other umpire, he's going to ball it up. Up they go. Big fly from McLaren. But the Demons run away with it out of defence. And a good mark overhead taken there by Brock James. Sensational grab. Contender for the Solomon's mark of the day. A lovely left foot. Just gently nudged it over. And found his teammate. He's a little bit undecisive here, Andrew Carlin. And he turns it over. And the mark taken by the Demons. They kick it long, down to centre wing. And right in the middle of the day where the shade's starting to come across the oval. And good mark taken down there by the Demons through Angus Logan. But it's turned over. McLaren inside 50. Well grabbed and ran and snapped. And he's missed. Great effort there from McLaren's Ashton Hall. And I almost thought he had it. Just pulled it too far. And interesting down there, a camera just on the goal umpire. Something I've never seen. The goal umpire actually stashing the goal flags. I think he must be wearing a belt behind him through his belt and carrying the flags with him behind him. So improvisation, very interesting, rather than using the little pockets on the goalposts. Very interesting. Be hard down the other end as a goal umpire knowing which way he was calling it. Just pulling the flags out behind him. Centre wing right in front of our comm box. And the free kick here to McLaren, Isaac Sutton. Or as they call him, Sutsy. He goes back and he drives it long. Big fly at the back, couldn't take the mark. Ball comes out, spare man. Oh, he's fresh-aired the handball. Or he may have run outside with it. Right in towards the teeth of goal. Good body work down there. One-on-one, shuffled and just kept inside. McLaren just couldn't score a goal, but it's kicked back and they take the mark. Andy turnover. Cry of goal, goal, goal. And James Elliott will go back and line up. Certainly a gettable goal. chance here if you've just tuned in for the goal umpire down there with the flags stashed in the back of his jeans. Very interesting. And he has no call to make here, just that it's out of bounds on the full. Big opportunity gone missing there for the Eagles. And Willunga will bring the ball back in. Might have got told there to kick it over his mark. Comes back to half-back, big fly. Both players got a arm on it. Wrestled with one arm. Hard through that pack. Good contest. Oh, come in and stole it like a mouse pinching the cheese. Good work in there by the 28 of Petrucci. But Willunga turn it over now. Another poor kick. So a few errors coming in here. Just a few nerves. Players taking a little time to settle. Use that footy. Sock it out of there. Luxa Fortune right into the arms of the Willunga Demon who runs it through. That was Carnivale. And they've got it at half forward. Big driving kick in from Hill. And couldn't quite run and mark. That one was Miller. Ball goes to ground level. Well done there by Connor Lyons. But straight back to Willunga, and they've got the mark inside 50. Lyons probably in the end went short, and a good mark in the pocket. Tana had all he could do to try and spoil it. And in the end, the umpires ruled it's out of bounds on the full. So it was a good mark, but not paid. And McLaren will relieve with the free kick. Long to half back. Looking for a mark down there. Couldn't find it. Really scrambly in there, and the umpire will come in the shadows and ball it up. First quarter, 10 minutes gone. One straight goal plays McLaren yet to open their account. And you'd expect this to be a real one-on-one close battle between these two arch rivals. And they've been up and around the mark for a few years in Great Southern footy. Well, I think we just changed the ball, so I'm not sure whether the ball didn't go flat. And they've brought another ball in, I think, what I could see there. As they come away with it, McLaren. Right on the ground level there, and a hold. Goes the way of the Eagles. Centre wing. Plays on, got a runner outside. Down in front of the Cricketers' Pavilion, but a good mark by Shawnee Gale. Gale goes straight back where it come from. Good mark at half-back. Decides to switch the play. He's got a lead on here. Centre wing. Front spot couldn't quite handle a second juggle. And locked in there. Stacks on the mill and will have a ball up. Getting himself off the bottom of that pack was Carlin. Up they go. Tapped away. Good pressure around the stoppage. Up to half forward. Oh, straight through the hands there of Jarrett. Good tackle down there. And the umpire says holding the ball. And the free kick with the Eagles. Taken here by Cam Jarrett. Good second effort. And he's pretty much pointing that he's going to go for that. Oh, lead offered now in the hole. Beautiful lead and well cut off by Willunga. So, battle of defences. McLaren, a couple of opportunities. Just haven't been able to execute it. They kick into the back pocket, Willunga. Spare player. Oh, good low front of the eyes kick. And a good mark taken there in front of the Cricketers' Pavilion. Down to centre wing. Up they fly. Long couldn't quite mark it. Right near the boundary. And the umpire is going to come in and ball it up. Oh, McLaren player there got flinged out, a little bit of feeling. He just runs through and gives the opposition a little bit of a hip and shoulder. So a little bit of by-play happening already. And a free kick. So it might have been held out of the contest in that ruck duel. Bit of an illegal shepherd. So they kick it down. Inside 50, Willunga with the numbers. Hacked out of there by Amos. Back to centre wing. Willunga go forward. Chance down there for them in Nathaniel. And right near the boundary. And locked in there. And the umpire will throw it in. One straight goal. And McLaren yet to score on what is a real balmy afternoon here. And fly from the back. Play on's the call. Snap it, goal. Which way will it bounce? It has bounced to the right-hand side. And through for a minor score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Willunga 1-1-7. Lead the Eagles yet to open their account. Nothing too much to get too concerned about. Could have quite easily had a goal on the board down the other end. They've had a couple of set shots. They bring it in from defence. And punched out of bounds for another throw in. Big thanks to the McLaren Footy Club having us all set up down here. And magnificent, cracking day. The sun's out and big crowd here. A few frothies around the ground as you walk around. People enjoying community footy. Good mark down there by Tassone. He goes back door. That was Meagle. Centering kick. And they play it on right down towards the goals. And good lead and mark. Great play there by Willunga and sets up a shot at goal. And it is a big number 4 forward in Flynn Miller, 53. And well set up there by number 36. And he hasn't got the distance, gone right across the face, right near the boundary. 2-on-2 and over the shoulder. And the umpire comes in, he says, too high, and McLaren will take the relieving free kick. Sort of peppering the goals here, Willunga. If they can shoot a couple through, just adds that scoreboard pressure, and McLaren will have to start doing something very fast if that happens. Lambert, the long-serving players for McLaren. It's chipped over, playing possession footy. Long kick down the half forward. Oh, big fly from the back. Solomon's mark of the day. Great mark taken there by Cam Jarrett. He plays on, finds a man on his own. Good kick. Tana drives it in towards the square. Which way will it bounce? And it bounces to the left-hand side. And that's how you do it. You get the goal flag out of your back pocket. And I haven't seen that before. And then you just tuck it back in behind. There you go. Tuck it back in behind. Oh, community footy, you love it. And saves walking to the post. Great improvisation. I reckon the bloke down the other end that's goal umpiring would have absolutely no idea which flag to go and grab. So he'd be more likely running to grab from the 2 flags on the pole. Then you at least know you've got it right. Funny things you see as Willunga keeping possession right in front of the magnificent club rooms over there. They go long to half forward. Big fly. Could not complete the mark. Ball at shoelace level. Umpire comes in. He says, my footy, fellas. And we'll have a ball up. It's great to catch up with Adrian Pedrick MP last night at the Anzac match down there at Strathalbyn. And come over and shook my hand and congratulated our team. Magnificent coverage of community footy. And really appreciated what we do and how busy we are covering things in the Great Southern and right across South Australia. Be another ball up, so they've probably won the stats in this quarter. Up they go, tapped by the Demons. Chance here for McLaren, just fumbled it at the wrong time. Stacks on the mill, and we'll have another ball up. And a hold, so the free kick with Willunga. And he'll have to give that ball back. And it's already cost him a 25, so might have even been a bit of lip there, I'm not sure. But umpires yesterday down there at Strath, they sold more real estate with 25-metre penalties than I think the local agent for the week. It was very busy. And already here, umpires getting on top of any indiscretions. And that one has just snuck in. And Willunga get the second goal.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
Back live and McLaren win it out of the middle and drive it straight down quickly. Great rebound goal for McLaren. They're on the scoreboard. They're first.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace. And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home. And that's why
there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Back live and Willunga out of the centre this time. Driving it straight down there quickly to full forward and standing right in the road and on the siren takes a mark. And look, that could have been a mark the other way and a shot at goal after the siren. So well done there to McLaren. But it sees a quarter-time score of Willunga 2-1-13. And they lead the Eagles 1-1-7, the margin of 6 points. Margin of 6 points at quarter-time here at McLaren on a very balmy, warm afternoon. We'll take a break and we'll be back shortly with a 7-point lead to Willunga on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Stay with us. You're watching MFLTV Live, Round 3, Great Southern Footy.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Fluorio, 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades, 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. ND and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Fleurieu farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Fleurieu Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Fleurieu Milk is fresh, from cow to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded, and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Fleurieu Milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their two Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water?
Welcome back to our live coverage from McLaren, and it is round 3. Great Southern footy. Anzac round, and Willunga hold a slender 6-point lead here at quarter time on what is a cracking day for community footy. And gee, the footy has been the winner here today with some great games played through the grades and in good spirits as well, as it should be. And we're underway. Second term action in tight in that contest. Oh, coming away with it, McLaren. Quick one-step kick out of the middle to half forward. Oh, running onto it nicely. Willunga tries to beat the tackle. Beautifully tackled. Holding the ball. Inspiring stuff there from McLaren. And it will be McLaren's Archie Rutt, who'll go back and line up. And, gee, that was an inspiring tackle holding the ball. And if he can slot this through, I reckon you might see some big celebrations. Runs in, drives it beautifully. Through the middle. McLaren have got 2.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langons Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murraybridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Back in the middle, McLaren getting the clearance, driving into full forward again. Chance here, well picked up and snapped around the body. Umpire doesn't really move too much, but he has had to move a little to the left-hand side. Gee, that would have been an absolute beauty. And that was almost a contender for both play of the day, thanks to Fleurieu Milk. And, gee, I think it would have got the Fleurieu Gin goal of the day. And that was just a brilliant footy from McLaren. Good passage, just didn't quite finish it off. Another point on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. as they get a stoppage again on centre wing. Back to half forward. Good tackle there by McLaren. In there was James. Back to centre wing. Hard running in there is Sutton. Down on that half forward line, right near the boundary. And it's going to be a ball up by the looks of it. And bottled up there. And locked in on that half forward line between half forward and 50. Coming up later tonight, we'll also have the medal celebration and award and the Bridge Hotel Player of the Match for the league match. $50 voucher thanks to Stephen Michelle down there at the Bridge Hotel. I tell you what, folks, the best place along the Fleurieu, and I'll even include the Murraylands. It is one heck of a place down there. The Bridge Hotel, not just a place to get a coldie after the game. Get in there, they have some great specials and one of the cheapest places to dine out, and the food is just to die for. As McLaren clear it away, good tackle. Willunga trying to stalemate and get back into this as a car goes too fast around the oval and puts a lot of dust across the ground. And Willunga have the footy right at centre half forward. And we're just trying to get a Willunga player's name, not on HQ, number 36. Was playing last week, Andrew Paharu, but this week his number's not on the list. But he's number 36 out there playing. So, hey, if you know, give us a private message on our Facebook, Mallee Football-MFN Sporting Results, and tell us who it is. And a minor score down the Boucher Club end. And the way of Willunga, McLaren to bring that footy back in. 2-3 McLaren, plays 2-2. And McLaren possession footy in the back lines. And kicked out towards the canteen side. Well done to all the volunteers here again today in the canteen. Lovely lunch. And our team love to support